Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Star Trek Fleet Command. So, I was logging into this game so I can do I think it's been about 2 months. 2 month after the fact of how I feel about leaving Star Trek Fleet Command and where I'm currently at with gaming and whatnot. But let's just talk about one of the most important things I see right here. The last activity. Oh God, it's so long. I'm not even here. What the hell are you guys doing on server 12? Why the hell is my shit not rated? I don't get what you guys have been doing to be like, oh, we can't raid him. Is it because I'm in territory space? Because yeah, I still have full resources, but I think that also might talk to maybe the amount of respect I have, because I do know that people go for bases in territory space. So I definitely want to set up a raid with some friends of mine, because it's eventually going to go to somebody who needs it. But I really want to talk about pre and post life in this game. I think before it was constantly checking on my shield, having this frantic attack of this anxiety attack of, oh my god, is my shield up? Oh my god, is my base being raided? Oh my god, is my shield being bugged? There's that. Then there's my miners. I'm like, oh my god, did I set the timer correct on my miners? Are they blown up? Are they decayed? Is there stupid diplomacy going on? And then there would be the players in the game who are just picking on you because they're so freaking bored because the content is so boring. And then it's about constantly trying to keep up with the state of the game by the massive spending I was doing. And so, with none of that happening, it has been so liberating and enjoyable gaming experience. I've been playing so much of my Xbox. If you're in my Discord, you know that I'm following Marvel Future Revolution really closely. I think that game is going to be a game breaker for mobile. There is some things coming up in that game that is going to be amazing. So if you're not in the Discord, highly recommend you joining the Discord so that you can get on that conversation. I've already been pushing pre-registration to everyone because they're giving out free DLC for everyone who pre-registers. And then there's also Diablo Immortal, which is coming out, and that's going to be a game that's going to be competing with Marvel Future Revolution. And I think they both have super strong followings. I've been very interested to see the amount of people that have been in the chat, have been saying, I'm waiting for this game. I'm super excited. And so I'm going to be really torn between the two, because I think they're going to be coming out sometime this year. We've heard second half of 2021. So we don't know the specific timelines. We are hoping Future Revolution is going to drop between July to September, but I'm telling everyone, don't expect it until December 31st so that you can be gleefully excited when it drops earlier. And Diablo Immortal, we really haven't, we've seen some things get dropped through Twitter, but I'm really not sure what's going on with the Blizzard team at Diablo Immortal. That game specifically, I'm really curious about because of the spending and monetization. Blizzard had to pull back Diablo Mobile because the player base reacted so strongly to another company making that game and doing this excessive monetization. So Diablo Immortal has made a commitment to the player base that they will be releasing their strategy for monetization. It'll be there, but I think it's going to be something different than what we come to expect from these high monetization mobile games, which is a really good thing. On the flip side, Future Revolution, it is being made by a game that does a lot of monetization, but all of the games that Netmarble makes, and Netmarble is the developer of Marvel Future Revolution, is they have lots of monetization. Granted, there's that, but I've never played one of their games where it was necessary to monetize. Very much like it's necessary in this game. It's really not necessary in that game. You can grind out a lot. So I'm curious to kind of see where those chips are going to fall. But those are the two mobile games I'm waiting for this year. This game right here is just I still support the chat function for this game in my Discord. There are many people in the Discord who are helping to answer questions, but it's kind of interesting to look at the chat that is being discussed. No one is excited. No one is having fun. Yet everyone keeps on playing. And I get that mentality. It's that mentality of I've invested so much time. I've invested so much money in the game. And so for everyone, it's just at what point do you consider that investment of time or money a loss? And I think really what it boils down to is once there's a game that is going to really pull your attention away. And I think it's those two games that are coming out this year. Those two games, what's so unique about Marvel Future Revolution, it's going to be the first open world Marvel game. Now, a lot of people might not say that's a huge thing, but it is for Marvel. Marvel hasn't had an open world since Marvel Omega Heroes, which closed down several years ago. And so this is what we are hoping for. We're hoping for a Marvel game with mega customization. I'm just like super excited about the game. I can't hype it enough. And I'm hoping that we're not let down because I am an eternal optimist. But as of, for Star Trek gaming, I would love to talk about Star Trek gaming. Unfortunately, there isn't a Star Trek game that's out there right now, on mobile at least, that's worth talking about. Even Star Trek Legends, that's really hasn't come out with anything all that interesting. So it is where it is. The channel is morphing more into mobile, console, PC, playing some games. Every game that I try to show you guys is something that is relatively cheap and relatively fun. That's why I've been playing a lot of Game Pass, and I'm going to be talking more about the Xbox Game Pass because that can be done mobile. That can be done on your Xbox. That can be done on PC. And so I'm going to be talking more about that. And, when it comes to this game, 2 months later, I have no regrets. I have no regrets of just dropping it and kicking it to the wayside and leaving it on the highway, because it's really where it belongs. It's not a game that deserves any person's attention. Now everyone's going to feel very passionate about this because of that investment I was talking about. They don't want to think that this is something that's going to fall to the wayside. But I want to remind everyone, this is what Scopely does, is it takes the hype of a game, monetizes the heck out of it, and then kind of just keeps repeating the same content. It's not game breaking or anything like that. It's just, we're going to keep doing this because we can make a couple of bucks on it. And then they're going to go and buy another game and do the same thing and just go down that destructive path. And I don't want to really say that it's their fault because so much in mobile gaming is that short-term investment, is a about getting as much money from the player as soon as possible and scrap the game within a couple of years. I don't think that this game will get scrapped. I do, however, think that you are going to see a lot less players in the Galaxy. And, I mean, we can take a look at Server 12 and see what's going on over in the 2-star systems. Because if this game is attracting players, that's where they would be. New and growing players should be in the starter systems. Let me see if I can find it now. And the planet should be full. So we have a lot of people hiding in the system. So these are all players who shouldn't be in the system. We see a couple of new accounts, and a lot of people hanging at level 14 and 19, which is those thresholds to stay at. But we don't see a whole bunch of activity. We don't see a whole bunch of mining happening in the 2-star systems. Looks like there's maybe one or two players that are active in this actual 2-star system. So that's what I'm talking about. We're going to see a lot less player activity. Mainly the player base that is existing on the servers are the people that have been playing and investing for several years. And so what I would tell you is it's okay to walk away. It's okay to pick up another game. What my channel is about, and what I always want it to be about, is a really supportive gaming community and environment for everyone to come in there and talk about whatever game they're passionate about, whatever game they want to have fun with, seeing if anyone wants to play this game with them. I think that is the heart of why we became a gamer, and we have fun with the games ourselves. So, going forward, that's what I'm going to be discussing a lot. I've been doing a lot of videos, and none of them get a lot of traction. And I'm okay with my views dropping dramatically from Star Trek Fleet Command, because this channel was built around Star Trek Fleet Command. It's just going to morph into something more focused around a gaming community than one specific game. And I just want everyone to kind of know where that is and what my justification for that is going to be. So, with that closing, I have no regrets about leaving Star Trek Fleet Command. I'm going to put up a shield so one of my friends can come drain these resources. I'm really looking forward to those other mobile games, but until that happens, there's going to be a lull. I will be talking about Game Pass games until those games drop. And so hopefully you stick around with me. I love supporting this community and I love being part of it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I will talk with you later.